In today's video, we will discuss the only 3 plans that Medicare's open enrollment applies to, which ads are misleading you, and why.
And also stay tuned to the end where we will discuss which plan absolutely does not apply to Medicare's open enrollment and is never addressed in any of these ads.
Let's first talk about how you are bombarded with all the phone calls and mailers filling up your mailbox daily from insurance companies and insurance agents. You are overwhelmed with information telling you now is the time to switch plans and choose a coverage that better suits your needs, which then causes FOMO. Yes, the fear of missing out.
Why do we say it's misleading? Because only 3 of the 4 primary Medicare plans does the Medicare annual enrollment apply to. And we have not seen really any of the ads where they make that so clear. So let's first discuss the only 3 plans that Medicare's open enrollment does apply to. Original Medicare, Parts A and B, Medicare Advantage or Part C, and Medicare Prescription Drug Plan, also called Part D. Now listen very carefully. To feel confident with open enrollment each year, you must clearly understand the differences between Original Medicare with a Medigap, also called a supplemental plan, and a Medicare Advantage plan.
If you are unsure, check out our channel and look for our other videos where we will discuss the difference in detail. The critical point for this video is, if you have a Medicare Advantage plan called Part C, you do not have Original Medicare as your primary. Here's another key takeaway. If you have a Medicare Advantage plan, you must still be enrolled and pay for Original Medicare Parts A and B. Why? Medicare subsidizes Medicare Advantage plans by funding them around $12,000 per year.
That's a lot of money.
Why so much money? Simply put, Medicare does not want the responsibility to pay any of your claims if you are sick, not 1 penny. The Medicare Advantage plans are entirely responsible and override or replace your original Medicare plan.
So are we saying to stay away from these plans? No. Now other YouTubers will clearly say why they would never buy a Medicare Advantage plan. Well, watch out for our other videos where we will discuss why they are excellent for some, like my mom,
and why others should stay clear from them, like my mom. Knowing that you either have Original Medicare or Medicare Advantage plan and cannot have both at the same time, here are the changes you can make. You can change from Original Medicare to a Medicare Advantage plan. If you don't like your Medicare Advantage and want to return to Original Medicare, you can drop your Medicare Advantage plan and go back to Original Medicare. If you don't like your current Medicare Advantage Part C plan, you can switch to a different Medicare Advantage Part C plan. You can also switch, add, or drop your Part D drug plan each year during this open enrollment period. Confused? Just pause this video, rewind, and rewatch. What should you do if you have one of these plans? We'll give you a 3-point checklist here in a bit.
But first, did you notice which plan Ann did not mention this period applies to? Yes, Medigap plans. They're also called Medicare Supplement plans. Medigap or supplemental plans are the traditional secondary plans to Original Medicare. These plans are where Medicare is the primary, and Medicare is paying the 80%, and the Medigap is paying the 20%. That's why they call it Medigap. You also know that you have a Medigap if your plan has a letter. For example, Plan N, Plan G, Plan F. So what's so misleading about these ads? Well, we have not seen one ad, one mailer, or even a TV commercial from the insurance companies, agents, or, I hate to say it, even Medicare, make this clear in writing. Please note this 30-second commercial from the Centers of Medicare and Medicaid Services and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
An official message from Medicare.
What's up, everybody?
Mary and I just compared Medicare plans.
Found one that's going to save us money all next year.
James, I told you it was open enrollment.
Yes, you did. We used the plan finder at Medicare.gov.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Makes it easier to compare health and prescription plans.
They sure can change year to year.
Compare plans now at Medicare.gov. Open enrollment ends December 7th.
Hey, honey, let's take a look.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Now, did you notice any disclosures saying this does not apply to Medigap or Medicare supplement plans?
Where's that guy with a deep voice in those commercials, like the drug commercials? Medicare open enrollment does not apply to Medigaps. Think about it. The definition of open enrollment means that you can switch or join a plan with no health questions and no need for a special event. However, to join a Medigap, you must answer health questions. And if you cannot pass health questions, you must have an IEP or an SEP. Your IEP is your initial enrollment period, which lasts for only 6 months from the time that you turn 65 or are new to Part B. A special enrollment period, or SEP, is, for example, you move outside the coverage area. And we'll leave a link below for a list of special events. Now, these are the only times you can join a Medigap or a supplemental plan, the IEP and the SEP. So why do these commercials not make it clear that open enrollment does not apply to Medigap plans? That's why we say the majority of ads are misleading.
The fact that no ads tell you that open enrollment does not apply to Medigap plans is why Medicare's open enrollment is so confusing and causes the fear of missing out each year. So let's talk about your checklist so you will be all set.
Now, before discussing the checklist, if you found value so far in today's video, please click the like button and subscribe and share this video. This actually lets YouTube know that our video is actually worth recommending.
Okay, number 1, know what type of health plan you have. Do you have a Medicare Advantage plan or a Medigap plan? Do you also have a Part D prescription drug plan? Again, if unsure, check the other links and look for our other videos.
Number 2, make sure you look through your ANOC. What's ANOC? That's your annual notice of changes.
Now, a reminder, this does not apply to standardized Medigap or supplemental plans. These plans are not allowed to change their benefits. For example, Plan N, Plan G, or Plan F benefits will stay the same yearly. Since Medicare is a primary, there are no changes to your network of doctors or hospitals required by the insurance company. You might have a rate increase, but those typically happen once a year during the anniversary of your policy. So unless you started your policy on January 1st, your increase will generally be the month your policy first started each year.
That's right. So don't go on vacation until you check your ANOC. You should receive your ANOC right around October. If not, call your insurance company located in the back of your card. If you have a Part C or Medicare Advantage plan or a standalone Part D prescription drug plan, check for these changes. Changes to your new monthly premium, deductibles and copays for doctor visits, hospitals, and so forth, maximum out-of-pocket, network of doctors and hospitals, what additional benefits like dental, vision, gym memberships are available or no longer offered. Regarding your drug plan, look for medications that are covered and no longer covered, deductibles and copays for those medications.
If you do not like the changes you see, call us and we'll shop around.
Number 3 is do not get caught up in FOMO, or the fear of missing out. Do not get caught up with the commercials that make you feel like Medicare is making so many changes by adding dental, vision, hearing aids, gym memberships, and so forth. Those extra so-called free perks refer to Medicare Advantage Part C plans, and not original Medicare or Medigap plans.
Well, did this video help you avoid all the misleading ads and prepare yourself for Medicare changes? We would love to hear your comments below.